All right. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is kind of annoying for me because oh god, what are we dying? Are we dying? What's happening? Are we okay? I think we're okay. Okay. So I sat down yesterday because to do the comments videos for Catch Me If You Can. So you know, keep an eye out. What is going on with my headphones? Anyway, so I sat down yesterday to do the comments videos for Catch Me If You Can, and almost immediately, you pointed out that I did the compilation video. So we're here to kind of rectify that today. I hope you're not picking up that static. I don't know what's going on there. So yesterday I sat down and I did the whole thing. Okay, I did. So this isn't like the first time I'm seeing this because I sat down and I did Catch Me If You Can with the Kami Band intro from the Budokan Black Knight, this one that we're watching right now. But the mic wasn't on. Wasn't on. So it was just the mute. I'm so mad. I was mad at myself. I'm mad at myself now. But this is for you. So we're going to take a look at this. This should come out after the comments videos, even though I'm recording it before I do the comments videos. Yeah, so if you're watching this, I think we're just going right to Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Other than that, we're going to get started with the music. And yeah, let's take a listen. Here we go. Nice. Oh my god. Ah! Come on. Oh, okay. It's like every time, man. I'm not gonna pause yet. Listen. I know. We haven't even gotten to the drums yet, but back a house, which I know I served in a restaurant for a long time. BOH will always be back a house to me. I just like the things that he does with the bass guitar, man. Like, it's not a guitar. It is, I guess, actually technically a guitar. But it's like, come on. All right. Let's listen to the drums. Oh my god. Yo. Okay. Just, you know, again, like I said, I listened to this yesterday, so it's not super fresh. But at the same time, it's like, you know, how much I missed the... It basically, it may as well be fresh. Like, the kick drums, I didn't notice how intense and precise, like, the kick drum work in that. It's just like... quality. Plus, the whole thing is mic'd beautifully, so it all sounds amazing. Okay. Okay, so I am going to stop it there because I want to make these points because in the video that you will never see because I didn't mic it properly, I mentioned at several points that I wanted to pay attention to the choreography, but I kept getting distracted by the stage, so that didn't actually happen. But it does seem that there's more emphasis in the choreography on making the dance feel like a child's game, like movements that you would do or games that you would play in childhood. And so I'm not by any means even initially like I have no qualifications whatsoever to talk about dance movements and choreography and whatnot, but you know, maybe that's not such a bad thing from like a pure audience perspective because I have no context for what's actually happening, so I'm not trying to stuff it into any kind of box. But it feels like there's so much nuance in each of their performances, and it's like the more you pay attention, the more you realize that this isn't just like some thrown together choreography, like everything is intentional. Right, and we've talked about this before, obviously, because this isn't my first rodeo with BABYMETAL, but everything is intentional. And yet, even though I know that, it's like I'm still surprised by the nuance and the subtlety that just like emanates from every corner of everything that they do. And this song is no exception. This performance is no exception to that. Yeah, that's in there. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, yo! I'm sorry. That transition was like, again, I didn't even catch that. Like when I listened to this yesterday, it's like the little break beat from the drum section. It might even, I don't know if it was from the drummer himself or if that was like inserted as, because it sounded a little electronic to me, as like the bridge connecting the one section to the other. But what I really liked about it that caught my attention this time being, so what I really like about this section is that the build up to it does function almost like a bridge, but it's not as heavy handed as you might expect from a metal track, and that specifically is what allows the transitions, I think, to flow so seamlessly. It's like I wanted, like I'm listening to it in this build up, and I'm like, ooh, I want a little bit more of a something, right? No, I actually don't, because what they did, where they took that, was like, oh, okay, like it gives context to the whole thing. It's really, I mean, it's just so much fucking fun, dude. There's so much fun to listen to. Come on, listen to this section, listen to the build up, and then the resolution or the drop. Yeah. Oh, good God. Sorry, I'm into it. Oh, God. What the fuck, man? Yo, is it just me or is the choreography actually insane in this one? Is it actually, like, not just what they're doing, but the stage is literally the fourth performer in this. You got the thing in the middle that like comes up and down just like seamlessly, and the precision on the rotation, like, it's, how do you do that? Like, obviously you work at it, but like, come on. Also, there's this. So this build up also really freaking cool and a little bit different than the other one. But the guitar, I think, really stands out to me because it's not as like crunchy and heavy-handed and as it would be in a lot of like metal, prog metal stuff. And it almost feels like there's too much distortion, but some like the riff, right? Because like the first time we did this section, I think the drums and the vocals kind of bridge the gap. I think it's the guitar, like the rhythm guitar, that does it this time, and it's actually really clean. Like, it's really clean. The playing, the distortion on it, like, it adds a layer of intrigue to it. So like, listen. I don't know. I just love the way, I'm like really digging the way the guitars sound in the live version here. It's like, because it's different from a lot of what I'm used to hearing, but how it's so like how it's just fascinates me how they continuously thread the needle with everything that they try to do. It's like they can't miss. I don't understand. Like, that's why I call them a phenomenon. This is why. All right, so we were about here. We're gonna finish it out now, and then yeah. Yo! Okay, I didn't even catch the guitar work right at the end there. I mean, like the whole time the guitars are kind of like, unless they're soloing, they're like much more rhythm foundational, kind of like in the background. Not a whole lot of color coming from them. But then right at the end here, this last little wiggle is pretty awesome. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool, man. You get just like a little bit of color from the guitars at the end there to close out the song. Really, really just, honestly, the guitars... first of all, the intro with the Kami band, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that. But, you know, that's just what they do. But oh man. So this really does feel like, if like the studio version of this track is proof of concept, this is the final version, right? This is, you know what I mean? Like, this is what they were aiming at to begin with. And it's cool. Like, and this is why I like to listen to the studio stuff, because you get to see where the track started and where ultimately it ends up with because it's like the studio stuff, there was some harsh transitions, I think, for me in it. It almost felt like maybe not like Frankensteining the thing together, but yeah, it's just like they ironed really everything out for the live performance here by the time they get it on stage. It's just like, it's so much fun. So Yeah, there you go. There you have it. Definitely, you know, the premiere version, I guess, versus the compilation. So, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. Like, that really helps. You just click the subscribe button. You just do that. Just do that. And then, you know. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed early access to this one. And if you're on YouTube and you want early access to other stuff, the link is in the description. $1 a month gets you early access to whatever I decide is going to be, you know, early access. And yeah, there's also a cover charge here, so $3.50 a month. Gets you exclusive content, I think, and some other stuff. So whatever, you can support me, you could not support me, watch the video, like the video, subscribe, pay me money, whatever you want to do. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. You'll enjoy the rest of your day. Okay, love you, bye.